What's up, guys? Good morning. It is August 24th at about 5:20 this morning, and I am out. I am up early as fuck, but we are here. We're gonna go out and try to get a 6-ish mile run before everything gets crazy. It's cool temperatures, but high humidity. As you can see, the lens keeps fogging up on me, but I'm gonna try to get these miles in before everything kind of gets busy. So I'm gonna go run, and I'll be back, and we'll talk about what I did and how I'm doing later. All right. All right, what's going on? So I just did my drop-off duties. So with the family, we're still helping out. You know, one of the things I always do, I do is I drop them off at work every day because they, doesn't have a car, can't drive. So before I log into work, I drive him down wherever he's got to go and call it a day. But let's talk about today's run, because I did arguably one of my best runs outside on prep so far. And here's how screwed up this shit is. I did 7 miles in an hour 6, averaging 9:27 per mile. All right, 9:27 per mile. I only stopped for about 10 seconds because I had a side cramp. And with that, I was not fueled. It was completely fasted. I had 0 on-course nutrition with me. I had 0 on-course hydration with me. I literally just got out and ran. Didn't worry about eating or drinking anything. I had some water and some pre-workout. This was one of my best runs ever. Now, of course, I was out before the sun rose. I was out before the sun came up, so the heat wasn't a problem. It was only 70-something degrees, upper 70s when I left. The humidity was high, but aside from that, it wasn't like horrible conditions, and yet one of my best runs. I don't get it. That's actually screwed up, and I don't understand that. I still haven't eaten yet. It's 5 after 7. I still haven't put anything nutritionally into my system. And again, this shit doesn't make sense. Like, I feel really good right now. I have to poop. Not that you needed to hear that, but that's part of what running does. Running makes you let go of yesterday's food. But yeah, so we're on our way home, and I'm gonna change my clothes real quick. I'm not even gonna shower because I have to lift later. And I gotta get to work, and I still have to figure out what the hell is going on with this run, because here's the thing. If I get to race day, and I've been doing Saturdays like race prep, where I fuel up before the run, I get my on-course nutrition, I get my on-course hydration, and if that's not working during training, how is it going to work during a run? So I'm going to try Saturday, where I'm just going to bring a couple on-course nutrition, like something like the gels. I'm going to eat like a bagel or something like that real quick before I leave. But I'm not going to worry about eating too much. I may not even eat the bagel. I may just go out and run and just have the on-course, the gels with me. I'm not going to pack a nutrition or a hydration. Maybe I'll drop a water bottle somewhere, halfway. This way, when on my way home, I'll probably be thirsty. I can drink some water. But I'm not going to focus on packing all this shit if on days I don't use any of it, I have better runs. It's just kind of messed up, and it's really frustrating. So that's where I'm at. Let me get home so I can talk and I can drive safely. I don't have to worry about getting a ticket or anything like that for vlogging while driving. But yeah, this is so screwed up. But I mean, great run today, 7 miles, beautiful conditions, you know, hour 6. I'm not even mad at that 9:27 pace, because my miles were kind of, you know, they started like 9:45-ish, got down to about 9:17-ish. So I can't really be mad at that. But yeah, let me get home and we'll keep on talking. All right, so I am back from everything. It is right now about 11 o'clock in the morning. I know it kind of looks weird. I'm just rubbing up on the wall. Actually, I'm doing a little trigger point massaging. So one of my glute median muscles are really sore the last couple weeks. So physical therapist just said, you know, rest it, stretch it, and then massage it whenever you can. So I've got time. I'm doing a little trigger point massaging on my butt against the wall. All right, so let's talk about today's run. I already talked about today's run. I'm still kind of baffled as to why all of a sudden, you know, today a completely fasted run has much better results than a Saturday run where I'm fed, I have my nutrition, I have my hydration. So I'm going to test something. Saturday, I'm kind of done with that. For those asking, this is just a simple lacrosse ball that we bought at the sporting goods store. They work really well on your feet, especially if you put them in the freezer and like get them iced or, you know, a little cold first. So what I'm going to do is Saturday when I run, I'm going to wake up early and I'm going to get out before the sun's up. I'm going to try to wake up early and get out before the sun's up, kind of like I did today. I was out by 5:20 and it was dark. There was nobody on the road. It was great. It was quiet. It was peaceful, humid, but not hot. I actually got finished with my run as the sun was starting to, you know, peak over the trees. So like the sun hadn't really had a chance to heat anything up yet, and it felt really good. I'm going to try to duplicate that on Saturday with one difference. I don't know if I'm going to eat anything before. I'll probably eat something, but I've got these. Hold on. I have 3 of these gels left in my possession from what was supposed to be the last couple weeks of Saturday runs. I'm going to take those with me on the run Saturday because I figure if I'm not going to take hydration, I'm only going to eat like a bagel before I go. So it'll be a bagel, and then I'll take these. I'll take the first one after about 60 minutes, and then every 30 minutes after that, depending on how I'm feeling. I might take like a bottle of water just to kind of like leave somewhere at a checkpoint like halfway through my run. This way I can pick it up on the way back and just start swigging some water. It's disposable, so I'll bring like a 20-ounce bottle from the grocery store or whatever, or a Gatorade bottle or something like that. But I'm going to test that theory and say, you know what? Maybe it was my hydration solution that was doing it. Maybe I was eating too much. Maybe I was leaving too late. I'm going to take a whole bunch of things and combine them all at once. I know when you're testing theories and hypotheses and stuff like that, you're supposed to take one variable out at once. I took the variable out of the heat and I felt great this morning. I took the variable of, no food. Again, I felt great. So I'm going to add the food back in, but I'm going to take the heat out again. So I'm going to, see if maybe it was the food that was killing me. I can't imagine the food would hurt me after, digesting and getting energy. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to eat a bagel, but try to leave before the sun's up again. Maybe that'll help, and hopefully get a good run in with just whatever I had before the run and 300 calories of nutrition. Again, I'm not going to bring hydration. The way I figure it, and I kind of talked to my wife, talked to a couple other runners about it, there's on-course nutrition. So I shouldn't have to carry any water with me. I should just be able to run aid stations and just grab a couple cups of water or Gatorade and just kind of swish it down and keep on moving. I shouldn't need to carry my own hydration unless it's something special. But like I said, I'm gonna go a couple weeks without using the hydration from Base. Not that it's a bad product, but maybe it's because it's a run and not like a bike and a run. Maybe I don't really necessarily need it. So that's where we're at. That's what we're gonna test. You'll notice my change of tone. My change of tone because My change of tone like came from this week. Like, you know, I know I posted on Thursday I was getting sick and tired of this summer running, and I really am. But I don't have it bad when it comes to conditions and training, stuff like that. You notice in the thumbnail, I had two guys behind me, Tommy and Nick. Tommy lives in Oklahoma. Nick, if you know Nick Bear, you know he lives in Texas. Nick just ran the Leadville 100, which is a 100-mile run. He completed 100 miles in like 36 hours or something like that while training for it in Texas. He'd get up early, he'd do his runs. The guy's running 10, 20 miles a day at a clip, and he just did that. Tommy just did the Pikes Peak Marathon again in like 7.5 hours, training in Oklahoma, where it's not exactly easy to do, but he, you know, working late, and so late night runs, early morning runs, elevation, you know, doing whatever he can. And I'm over here bitching about running, you know, 2 hours in the heat. So I've got to do what I've been talking about, you know, what I preach all the time, and it's just shut the fuck up, embrace the suck, and keep on running. It's almost over. There's 5.5 weeks of this. Life is not getting easier. I'm getting older. The races are going to get longer because, again, we got what's coming up in the future. Only one thing I'm going to tell you about in this episode. I'll wait till a little bit later to do that. So I just got to suck it up and say, you know what? I'm only running 26 miles. I'm not running up 8,000 feet of elevation. I'm not running 100 miles on the trails at night. I'm literally running a 26-mile race on a running trail. Not like a dirt trail, but like a running path. Like, that's it. Like, that's the hardest I've got. So we've got 5 weeks left. 5.5. What's the timer say? I have a countdown on my or marathon. 5 weeks and 4 days until the marathon. I can suck it up until then. I really can. You know, I'm just going to do what I got to do and say, you know, if other guys are being just as tough, if not tougher than me, suck it the fuck up, dude. Stop being a bitch about things and just get it done. So, I'm going to get back to work. I got a course I got to finish up doing, but I'll be back for my workout later. You know, in the garage in 100-degree heat, because why not? I'll see you later. All right, so we are in the gym. We are getting ready to go. Got the workout dialed up. All I got to do is start my watch and start the thing. It's a total body power workout, so it should be pretty fun. I'm really looking forward to the warm-up, which is probably about 8 to 10 minutes of stretching and kind of a little bit of flexibility, mobility. Good warm-up. And then after that, it'll be, you know, whatever the hell the workout is itself. Probably 3 blocks. Probably one of them is going to be one of them EMOM joints. I'm going to show you clips, but I'm not really going to do a whole lot of explanations. It's going to be like real quick clips. You guys get the idea how it works. Maybe I'll let you know which one's the EMOM, which one's block 2, block 3. If that's how he does it today, I don't even know. But tomorrow is going to be a mobility day, so I'm glad I'm recording today, because mobility, it's too slow for me to record. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play. And let's get this workout in, because I've already wasted like 30 minutes just kind of watching TV and scrolling through TikTok. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this play button, and I'll see you throughout. So that's the end of the workout. They're stretching. I'm gonna get back to stretching in just a quick second. Just wanted to record this. Obviously, if you saw a lot of power moves today, You know, from the snatches to the drop push-ups to the depth drops at the end. I mean, you know, the swings, whatever the fuck they were, I don't even know what they were called. It was just a lot of power today. You know, the power push press. I mean, it was what it was. So I'm feeling really good, exhausted. Double workout. This one burned about 435 calories right now. I'll turn my watch off in a second, but I burned a little over 1,000 calories this morning, almost 1,200 this morning. Another 400 a day, or this afternoon. That's like 1,600 calories burned on top of my BMR type stuff. So hopefully this week is going to be a good week. I'm not going to run again until Thursday. Tomorrow's a stretching day, so hopefully I'm feeling a little. My back is feeling a little bit better. My glute muscle needs to feel better. It's probably not going to. It's probably not going to be till October before that feels better. Just because that's when I stop working. But yeah, so that's where we're at today. I'll wrap this up after I shower and eat dinner and all this other stuff. So let me go ahead, finish stretching, cool down, shower. I'll be back. All right, so quick confession. I'm going to end this episode right here, but this clip right now is recorded on Wednesday, not Tuesday, because I went to bed and we ate dinner. We had a good time. I think it was pasta and meatballs, and then I was, sitting on the couch relaxing, and I just said, you know what, I'm going to bed early. I went to bed at like 10:30 or so last night, just kind of enjoying the fact that I could relax for a couple days. It's been a little while since I really had that ability. Went to bed at 10:30, passed out by 10:45 or something like that. Woke up a little after 6 this morning, feeling nice and refreshed. So that is the end of this week's vlog episode. We are down to like 33 days left until the race now. As of this morning, yesterday was 34 days. And I'm not super excited about anything that's happening right now with this progress, because there isn't any. But the fact of the matter is going to remain that finishing this race and getting a time is going to be all the progress I need, because this is the only race distance aside from Olympic distance triathlon that I have not completed yet. So up into the 140.6, yes, there's ultras and beyond that, and I'm never gonna go before longer than that. I just don't care enough. So but yeah, that is that. And then yeah, I really got nothing else, so I'll see you next episode.